Hi and welcome to my PlayHouse. And today I have a big box behind me because I've been teased with my big screen TV because some times ago I was doing a review of a security camera system and I needed a monitor for that, and the monitors that they had didn't really do. So I bought a tiny TV. I think this is like 28 inches or is it 32? It doesn't matter, it's very small. So I've been teased with this TV that it was small. So I got a bigger one. It's not a huge one, but this one was cheap as heck. So it's a 50-inch TV. It's 4K. It was 269 euros, and it's a local shop here in Portugal. And I even got a vulture. I don't know, if I come back and buy something else in the shop within the next month, I get 52 euros off of that something that I purchased. So yeah, I bought a very cheap TV and I got 52 euros to spend on something else in the same shop within a month. So I thought, let's see what you get for not a lot of money. I don't know, for me it's not a lot of money, for someone else it might be a fortune, but it means that I'm not gonna be crying for too long if this doesn't work out. But yeah, I kind of want to have it set up, see what it looks like and what features it does. This one is a tiny LG TV and I was very happy with the features on it, like the built-in Wi-Fi and stuff. But this one has a lot of other good stuff that I'm hoping that we might go into. So this brand is called Hisense. It's a 50-inch and this is their Series 6. And this is the model number. It's the 50A6N. Active screen size 128 centimeters, 10 kilograms. With the box it's 12.5 kilograms, and the measurements. And it's made in China, and that's probably why it's so reasonably priced. Here in the EU we also get these energy markers for how energy efficient this is. I have no idea how they do a TV and why this is getting an E. Could it be how much light, or I don't know, 52 kilowatt hours per 1000 hours? It's okay with me that it uses power when I'm using it. I would say the standby power would probably be more irritating if it's using a lot of power when it's not in use. And it has this UHD 4K, and they actually talk about the resolution down here, and it looks to be the 4K resolution. Let's get this bloody thing out of the box. So the box is tiny, it's not very thick. There. Let's see. To get some instructions on how to take it out of the box, I guess. There is a cable, power cord, there's a remote, it has a YouTube button and Disney Plus and all the other stuff. We have the stand for it to sit on the table. And that comes as a redundant solution, so 2 of those. Then we have some packing stuff. We might need that. We might also need these out of the plastic so that they are ready to come on. There. That's probably need those goes one way. So we have the manual glued to the side in here, including batteries for the screws and stuff. So we should probably remove some of the stuff here so it doesn't get in the way. So this tiny TV can go a little bit to the side so there's room for the big one. There. This up. Now we're gonna put it here. Get the box out of the way. Now I want to mount the feet on it. It would be nice if I had something to put it on. So the screen wouldn't be scratched before it was even out of the packaging. Oops. Oh, it does have a screen protecting plastic. I see. There's no weight to this. I used to have a plasma TV. That was ages ago, and it was 60 inches. And it took 2 people to carry it. That was just ridiculous. So this goes on here. We have some screws that will probably help. I am expecting that one. $5M 12mm long. Impossible to get out of plastic, but there they came. And it's a Phillips head. Did they supply it? Nope, I need to go get a screwdriver. So they have some brands here in Portugal that I've never heard about, and this one is included. Yeah, that goes in there. They have a couple of Chinese brands. And some of them you can get really big screen TVs for not too much money. They do also have all the regular brands like LG and Samsung, Philips and Sony. But yeah, then they have some cheap ones. Okay, that's mounted. Piece of cake. Let's check the connections that we have here. So first here we have the power connector. Then we have AV in, the red and the white and the yellow connection, where the yellow connection is the TV signal and those are the stereo connection. And the flashlight on the camera can't decide if it's dark or light. So sorry about that. Then we have a LAN connection. We have a digital light sound connection. Then we have an antenna connection. We have a DVB-T connection. We have 2 HDMI. We have a slot. We have another HDMI down here, and we have 2 USB ports there. I'm very curious if this has Wi-Fi. I really hope it has Wi-Fi, otherwise I'm screwed. We'll see that when we get into it. That little thing had Wi-Fi, so, and it also has the network connection. So I'm hoping that this, being newer and bigger and ever so slightly more expensive, also has Wi-Fi. But yeah, otherwise I'm probably gonna get another one. Okay, power has been connected. I must admit this wire is just barely long enough, and I am a bit iffy if they remember to put any wires in here. It's very thin, but okay, it doesn't draw a lot of power, so it shouldn't be needed. We do have a lot of good labels here for all the different stuff that is. I didn't actually see that. So USB 1, HDMI 1, we also have a headphone connection, the 2 USB connections, so that could be very beneficial if you wanted to add a little computer or TV box. You could power it from USB and connect it to an HDMI port. But yeah, let's get this up right so that it doesn't look this stupid. So let's get this up. Oh, I scratched the ceiling. Yeah, there's room for a TV that is way bigger than that. I turned it on, or I powered it, and it's already talking to me. I didn't catch that, so we need the remote control up and running so that I can pick the language, including batteries. And it's just popped out in the remote. If they want to come out of the plastic, that is. Yep. There we are. Remote is powered. I think we are okay with the English one. It does have Danish, so I could get my own language, but I will do this in English. It's fine. Okie dokie. So now I need to set up on mobile. I think I'll just let you know how that went. TV most definitely has Wi-Fi, and I was able to connect to it. I didn't actually have to use the phone. There was an option to use the remote. The thing that took the longest was me remembering my Wi-Fi password. Other than that, I've already been able to log into YouTube. We could just see that. I just checked if there was a new firmware for it, because who knows how long this has been in the box. So exit that and go back, go back, go back, go back, and here is the main menu. You get lots of weird stuffy stuff that you can use. I do actually have a Prime membership. Don't watch it much. I mostly watch YouTube, so I'm able to log in to my YouTube. I have a premium YouTube thingy. I can really recommend that. I've had YouTube Premium since the day it came out in Denmark, and I have not looked back. I have seen the ads that I need to see, and I'm very happy not having to see those anymore. So it's awesome to have YouTube Premium when you're watching a lot of YouTube. So that is fantastic. Yeah, that part is most definitely okay. It's not as black.
Overhead,
Oh.
you have to have it.
Stop. It's not as black here as I could have imagined.
Overhead, and we have to have it.
That's annoying that it automatically starts the video. I would have to go and deselect that somewhere. I'm sure it's somewhere in the YouTube app here. So yeah, I'll work on that. It's the next day. Yesterday I was just playing YouTube on this, and it does that perfectly well. Loudspeaker and sound is perfectly acceptable. Do keep in mind that I'm here talking about a TV for 269 euros. If you were like a TV expert, you wouldn't be happy with this. But for that amount of money and for simple normal use, it's fine. I have here logged in, it has a web browser, so I was able to log in, check how my solar is doing back home. I can even scroll up and down and get everything with the channel button here. So yeah, that is cool. It is a bit fiddly to control this from the remote, but it is possible if you give yourself a little time. This screen is just an here and now, and you actually need to you get a little hand here, which is the mouse. So if I want to update it and see what are my solar panels doing right now, I can go up and I can refresh it up there, and it will refresh. So together with what my solar system is doing on my roof back in Denmark, I can also go and see what the power prices is at the power company. There is the little twist though, that as I'm in Portugal, it shows me the Portugal time. It's 7 o'clock in the morning here, and really it's 8 o'clock in Denmark, so there is that little thing that I have to take into account. You can actually switch forth and back then and see what the inverter is doing. And it's like a regular web browser. Do we see the top? We kind of see the top. Let's not call it fast, but it's doable, right? So at the moment I'm getting good solar in, 5.38 kilowatt hours of solar. Battery is fully charged and it's actually exporting to the grid. And if we go back and go over there and check the prices, we can see that I am actually getting some sort of money for it. It's not big money, but it's funny. Over here I get nothing for the power, so at that point I would have to turn it off, because there's a little bit of a fee to export it, so it makes no sense to export power when there's no price. But yeah, the TV can help with this. So I'll explore some more. Out here on the main page, I made the grave mistake of claiming that I was in Portugal, which is true, but it means that I get football, and football. And let me just admit, I'm not that into football, but never mind. We get all of these icons here with different stuff that we can do, and there's quite a lot of them. And the browser that I just showed you is over here, so that's very inconvenient to have that over there. So if I press and hold the OK button, I can move that, and we want to move the browser button over near the start. It's probably going to be the second most popular thing that I use, so we're going to put that there before Netflix. So yeah, that works too. So next feature it has is that it has Apple AirPlay, so I can play all my Lily Alberg songs from my phone here. I'm a big Lily Alberg fan. She's a Swedish artist that I've been following for years, and I can play that. Oh, and then it plays something completely different, but I can just pick another one and it's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna play too much because I didn't actually ask Lily if it was okay, so I don't wanna get into trouble with her. But yeah, it's pretty cool that you can play your music. I did though hear that the TV is most definitely lacking some bass. You can fix it a little bit. It does have some sound settings, so if you press, where did that button go? That button there, you get some options down here. So we can go sound mode, and we have some different options for tweaking the sound. Standard, theater, music, speech, late night, which just turns the sound down, sports, which makes it weird when you're listening to music. I found that this theater wasn't too bad. It sort of enhanced the music a little bit, but at the moment I'm keeping it at standard. The next feature that we should have a look at is this media, which is it's possible, we're gonna move it, I'm gonna need it. It's possible to play your media from, for example, I have a USB stick here. So I'm gonna pop that USB stick right in the back of the TV, because I do have a little bit of something on here. Yeah, they could have had, that would have been neat. But yeah, now we have a little USB stick in there, and we can go in there, and we see it has the USB stick. Content share, we don't have anything there yet. I should set up my NAS. But we have the USB stick, and I have a couple of, For All Mankind, which is a TV series about what happened when the Russians came to the moon first, and how history could have seen. So, and that doesn't play on my TV back home, which is an LG TV, but it has a couple of years on its back by now. But yeah, I can kind of see blah 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 blah. Okay, we'll stop that so we don't get into trouble. But it's a format that is not. It's a newer format, and my old TV doesn't play that. So if we go back, we have this fool as well. I'll just go in here and play him. I have
It's kind of overcast over there. The sky's blue.
Have all the rights to this fool, so we can play him.
Hi, and welcome to my playhouse in Portugal.
So that was last time I was here.
In Portugal, where the sun mostly shines.
So yeah, it sees my videos as well from my camera. So I did a review of a Ryobi hammer drill back then. So yeah, that was fun. So it's actually a few days later, and I've had a few days to try out the TV. And is this a state-of-the-art TV? No. Is it very good value for money? Very much yes. You get a lot of TV and a lot of features for not a lot of money. Just the fact that it plays that 364 and 365 formatted thingy from my video camera, and also from compressed 4K video is quite good, because yeah, I need that at home. I bought a very cheap TV here, and it's better than the one I have at home, and the one at home was at least twice the price. It is a bit bigger. I think it was even 4 times the price. Yikes, I need a new one. But yeah, I don't think I need to recommend this, because it's not as if, I don't know if I should recommend this. This is more or less the TV you get if you need a TV somewhere where it shouldn't cost a lot of money. But you do get a lot of features with it, and until now I'm quite happy with it. It's doing very nicely. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.